Hey, what up everyone? I'm Cinny Cool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have your weekly preview for the week of October 31st, 2022. So happy Halloween. Let's get into the Soulforge and see what troops are there, what mythics are in the Soulforge, and what weapons and stuff like that. We'll do the world event scoring in this video this week, and I got a teams video out already. I'll link it at the end of this one. We'll go over everything, you know, the weekly preview, the Soulforge, the world event key drop table, the stone, the glory shop troop, what's going on this week, and everything else, campaign. So we got Tiamata. We have Dow. We have Shabana Vespera, and we have Arachnian Weaver. Arachnian Weaver is the best. 20 yellow, green, purple, Zalkari elf monster. Web all enemies. Deal true damage to the last two enemies. If an enemy dies, explode 15 gems. Creeping Doom, impervious and stealthy. It is a top 10 mythic. You should craft it if you don't have it, most likely. Unless you're like super duper saving for Ironhawk or something. Second would be probably Shabana Vespera. I don't like her that much. I think you can do better most times. But some people like her, and she's probably better than Tiamata and the other one. So, 26 blue, purple, yellow, Drifting Sands, Elemental Mystic. Give 18 to a random skill on an ally. Create 9 gems of their mana color. Then repeat 2 more times for random allies. Genie's Lamp, Warded, and Elemental Bond. Not one of my favorites. I would call it mid, but some people like it. We have Dow, who's the opposite of Shabana Vespera. And then we have Tiamata, who is okay. I would just say Tiamata maybe third this week. Deal damage to all enemies, then create 3 times 4 wild cards. Absorb spell, wild magic, and tough scales. Then Dow is last. So Shabana Vespera is like mid for me, and then Dow is even worse than that. So last this week. 26 red, purple, brown, Leonis Empire, Elemental Mystic. Eliminate 17 from a random skill on an enemy. Destroy 8 gems of one of their mana colors, and repeat 2 more times for random enemies. Dow's Lamp, Magic Brand, Elemental Bond. So Shabana Vespera is better than this. He's defensive, and she's kind of like an offensive, and offensive always better than defensive. As far as legendaries, so Arachnian Weaver's the only one you should craft. If you craft anything else, you're just doing it for collection purposes. We have Jarl. We have Anknum. We have his Ursuvius. And we have Nexus Portal. So I would definitely skip on the legendaries. Nothing there that you should get. The best one out of those, I don't know. They're real average. Nothing too good there. I'm not going to spend too much time on those. I don't want you to craft any of those legendaries, please. Weapons, we have a Nexus week, so it's probably not going to be super awesome unless Osha's Tome is here. We got Krista's Scythe, nothing too great. Osha's Tome, so if you don't have Osha's Tome, it's one of the best things here this week. The Soulforge is Arachnian Weaver and Osha's Tome this week. Vulcan's Mace is useful. Nexus Allies, red and brown. Thornblade, not good. Natura's Star, not good. Yeah, so that's what's going on. Osha's Tome and Arachnian Weaver. Alright, the world event. Key to Darkness. So the scoring's kind of weird. The Onyx Giant is trying to enter Kristara through the Umbra Portal. We needed to stop him with the Prismatic Key, defeat allies of the Onyx Giant, and collect Dark and Light Portal to close the Onyx Giant's gateway. We got a Spell and Skull. And we got Elemental Restriction, so please don't do Skull. Spell is the way to go. You got Phoenicia, you got Gobtruffle, you got Rowan, you got the Psycho Missy. Please don't use Skull. Let's see, what else? Let's just go over the scoring real quick. Here we go. It's a little convoluted this time. Scoring. Okay, so Dark Power is worth 10 points. Light Power is worth 4 points. The Onyx Giant is worth 80 points. It's a boss battle. Ishtara is worth 32 points. It's a boss battle. Regular battles. The Mirror Queen is worth 20, but it increases by 1 to 2 each time you fight her. Umbral Portal is worth 50. Umbral Giant is worth 40. And Zephyros is worth the least 16. You fight 4 battles, then Ishtara, then the Onyx Giant, and then repeat. Above order and lowest level is generally best. Very variable event. Those chasing the leaderboards may wish to always pick the increasing drop battles. So you're supposed to go Onyx Giant, Ishtara, the Mirror Queen, Umbral Portal, Umbral Giant, Zephyros. The reason you're going to do that is because the Mirror Queen, every time you fight it, it gains, and it eventually surpasses the thing that you think it's worth the least then. So the Umbral Portal, if you're looking at it and you think, well, the Umbral Portal is worth more than the Mirror Queen, why would I fight that? The Mirror Queen. Well, she increases every time you fight her and eventually surpasses the Umbral Portal. So that's why you need to fight her instead of anything else. So if it's not a boss battle, fight the Mirror Queen. And if you're being very, very min-maxy, fight Zephyros. It does increase, but supposedly it doesn't increase enough to make a difference. So, you know, boss battles, Onyx Giant and Ishtara. Onyx Giant's worth more than Ishtara, but I don't think they're ever going to be up at the same time. So if you see a boss battle, fight it, because it's probably the only thing there. But if it's not a boss battle, then you're picking the Mirror Queen, because it increases every time you fight it. Then the Umbral Portal, then the Umbral Giant, then Zephyros. That's as simple as I can make it, y'all. They explain it here a little bit. Excuse me. The key to Darkness World event medals are Skull and Spell Damage Boost, Troops, Elemental, Weapons, any. Dark Power's worth 10 points, Light Power's worth 4 points. You got 2 boss battles. You got Onyx Giant worth 80, you got Ishtara worth 32. The regular battles, the Mirror Queen's worth 20, but it increases by 1 to 2 crystals every battle. Umbral Giant's worth 50, can drop more. The Umbral Portal's worth 50, can drop more. The Umbral Giant's worth 40, can drop more. Zephyros is worth 4, which is 16 points and increases by 1 each time. Fight 4 battles, then Ishtara, then the Onyx Giant. Repeat. Above order and lowest level is generally best. Very variable event. Those chasing leaderboards may wish to always pick the increasing drop battles. Total points required, 127,000 points. Total points required per member to close, 4,233. Average tier buy-in, not there yet. And they explain it down here. This is not an easy event at first glance, however, in short, fight 4 battles, then fight Ishtara, then fight the Onyx Giant, repeat. Most players won't get to level up Zephyros enough to be worth more than the 40 points of Umbral Giant, but the Mirror Queen quickly surpasses the Umbral Portal in points, so this is why the order seems a little strange. If you're doing hundreds of battles for the leaderboard, then Zephyros probably would end up being worth more. So one more time here, just because it's confusing. This is a very strange event, so don't worry, we are all in the same boat of confusion. You fight 4 battles picked at random from Mirror Queen, Umbral Portal, the Umbral Giant, and Zephyros. Then the map resets and you can only fight Ishtara. Then it resets again and you can only fight the Onyx Giant. Hopefully that bit clears up the first part of the order of why the 2 mythic battles are at the top of my graphic. Now when we look at the order of which is best for the 4 in-between battles, the Mirror Queen increases her drops every battle, so she gains 4 to 8 points every battle. The amount of times you fight her quickly means that she is consistently awarding more than the guaranteed 50 points of the Umbral Portal. The reason the Umbral Giant is above Zephyros is because the average player will not take Zephyros enough times to level him up to be dropping more than 40 points. So once again, if it's not a boss battle, pick the Mirror Queen, then pick Umbral Portal, then pick Umbral Giant, then pick Zephyros. Alright, so that's the world event. I have a team video out if you want to go get a team. It's short, there's 3 teams, high, mid, low, and yeah. That is the world event. What should we do now? So we did the Soulforge, we did the world event. Let's go check out the shop. Hopefully it's working this time. I heard that I heard this was up yesterday. Why is Draxmith still here, by the way? Kind of weird. I heard he was up here yesterday. I don't think that's, like, important enough news to make a video about. Like, who really cares? But, yeah. Let's get this to Mythic. Confirm. And then we get the Arcane Skull Tradestones, which is purple-brown. Excuse me. The Umbral Giant is brown and purple. Nexus Elemental Giant. Deal damage to an enemy, then convert 5 green gems to brown giant gems. It has Umbral Shard. Create a brown giant gem when I take skull damage. It has Stealthy and it has a Cursed. Alright, so we got the Arcane Skull Tradestone. Let's go check that out. Let me get this real quick, though, or I'll forget. That's always worth getting. Let's go check out the brown... Did I say brown? Purple? All color, base rarity. And so you have Arc Proxy Avenger. These are troops that you could trait fully by buying more stones in the Glory Shop right now. So Arc Proxy Avenger has Doom of Arachnia. Ferris Ra has Necromaster. Obsidious has Earthquake. Ulor has that Ancient Chill. Chernabog has the Dust Plume and Stone Skin. And he 100% definitely uses that stone. Yasmin has a Wild Vines, entangle a random enemy when matching green. Glaceon has really high skull reduction. I think Magnus like inflicts a random effect. Yeah, nothing too great, but something. Anything else? Daughter Vice is empowered. I'm not going to hit everything, of course, but I'm trying to just point out some things that you might want to fully trait with this stone. Drake Rider has that cool Loyal Mount, which is annoying whenever you face it, and most people don't use it offensively, but hey. Hey, if you got Clockwork Sphinx and you're very early in the game, you could fully trait that right now. Same with Goblin Shaman, even though you don't really need to on those two. But yeah, those are some things you could fully trait with the stone that's in the Glory Shop right now. I'd say the most important ones would be Daughter of Ice, Glaceon, Chernabog, Yasmin, Ferris Ra, and Arc Proxy Avendra. Not a super awesome stone, but hey. Alright, so we have a Nexus as the event key this week, so you can get Nexus troops only with event keys right now. So let's go check that out. Nexus? We've had Nexus like a million times, so I'm sure the only thing you're maybe looking for is the Osha's Tome. Like, on my new account, I'll probably try to get it, possibly, I don't know. Let's go base rarity. Alright, so this is, let's do show all just in case. And I'm only missing like a couple troops, but... Alright, so you have Kalika. She's not very good, not worth wasting event keys on. We got King Heliodor if you didn't get him the first time around because he was in the pass. Nexus Portal's like okay. Everything else is just like, Shale is okay, but you probably already have her. Nothing really worth... This is probably the worst kingdom to waste event keys on. So, yeah. Alright, so we did Soulforge, World Event, Glory Shop, Event Key Drop Table, the Stone. Let's wrap it back around, y'all. Events, so we got Tall, Dark, and Gruesome. New epic troop, the Umbral Giant. Get this troop with glory from the Rewards tab of the shop. Key to Darkness, experience a new World Event through guildmates. Play World Event battles every day to unlock rewards. Lost Souls of Carmina is still going on. Make sure you get the Legendary, make sure you get the Pet, make sure you get the Armor. And you might want multiple copies of a couple of those things, but at least get one of each. And you got a whole another week to do it. Prismatic Key, 6 days left, that's it. So we're done with that, and this week is the last week for that campaign. Events. Week of Nexus. All Nexus troop gain 10% to skills. Week of Elementals. All Elementals gain 10% to their skills. And bonus gold. Use the Umbral Giant PvP and Explorer to gain 400 gold. What else is going on this week? Alright, so today you're going to be doing the World Event. Maybe you're going to be doing some Lost Souls of Carmina. You're going to be doing your dungeon, your adventure board, of course. Your campaign. Monday usually mostly about the campaign and just getting it done, so you can start on everything else. Tuesday we have Faction Assault for Umbral Nexus. I definitely have Pure Faction level 500 video out there for that, and I'll probably put out a Faction Assault video at Reset tomorrow. Wednesday we have a pet for the Nexus, right? I can't remember which one it is. Thursday, we have Elementalist. If you don't have it to 100 yet, might be a good time to go get it there, especially on a week like this where there's not too much going on. Why not, put a bunch of effort into Thursday and get that Elementalist to 100? Might be a good idea. And then this weekend, what do we have? Arena, I think. Arena event. So, Yeah, kind of a, ho-hum week. We got a new mythic this Friday, though. He's Nipple Fabio, remember? Single target true damage. Nothing too great to write home about. But we'll definitely make a video on that. And yeah, that's what's going on this week. Pretty boring ho-hum Nexus week again, with an arena on the weekend. So the only really exciting thing would be the, there's Arachnean Weaver in the Soulforge. You're finishing up Lost Souls of Carmina, doing the world event, and then on the weekend getting that new mythic, maybe. I wouldn't recommend it for most people, but if you're getting every new mythic every single time, then of course you're going to go for Nipple Fabio. Campaign. Let's see what's on the adventure board. Some gems. Cool. Campaign. Alright, we had a prismatic key from Draxum. All that remained was to go to the Umbral Nexus and try to lock the Onyx Giant from our world. We got Brown Slayer, Hunting Kalika, and Dominator. What are we getting this week? The Onyx Giant. So, hey, if you bought the pass, which is a smart thing to do, the regular pass, not the extra special, extra expensive one, but the normal pass, you're getting the Onyx Giant this week. I will be getting that in a couple months, but I'm willing to wait to get it for free. But hey, you guys are getting it now, which is cool because it's pretty cool. It's a 21 blue, brown, purple Stormheim Elemental Giant. Deal scatter damage, then convert 8 gems of a chosen color to Uber Doom Skulls. It has stone skin. We are getting armor, which, hey, it's an elemental week with, you could use Rowan with the extra 5 armor and the extra 10% bonus to elemental. But yeah, that's everything for the weekly preview. Really appreciate everybody that came to the live stream yesterday morning. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the Gems of War after dark. I don't know, I don't know how I'm feeling about everything right now. I feel like I got 6 months left in the tank or so with this, so some people will be really happy about that, I'm sure. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, consider joining, helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.